Did you know that t-shirt designs don't have to look fancy and complex in order to make sales? Honestly, minimalist designs take little to no effort and sell just as much, if not more, because they are simple, clean, and evergreen. Plus, they're beginner friendly. Here's how using Canva. So the first step in starting my minimalist or simple design is to come over to canva.com. My canvas size is 3,500 by 4,000. And now we're going to find some inspiration for our design. Okay, so we don't want to just pull our design idea out of nowhere if you're not in tune with the trends. So we're going to go over to one of my favorite places, which is Etsy. All right. And all we're going to do is type in, we can start off with trendy shirts. Actually, it's fall. So let's try fall shirt. And I am going to basically look at the best sellers. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to show filters, go down to, we've changed it up a little bit. Go to star seller under Etsy best, go up to the browser, take out star and replace it with best. Enter, and let's see what are best sellers. Honestly, this is a great way to start off, but you can also stick with the star seller as well and look at the popular now, because 9 times out of 10, the popular badge means that it's a more recent upload from the seller versus the bestseller. In order to get a bestseller badge, you have to at least be selling consistently for, I'd say, a good month or so. So these listings have been up for a month. They haven't been up for less than a month. They've been up for some time now in order to get these bestseller badges. Let's see here. I already did the stamp trend. We have some floral. So I'm looking for a text-based design. And I'm not going to look at the ads because that is paid space. We have one here that says gobble. And then this one, pray, joy, believe, grace, Christian themed. And that's the ad. This is just a design here. I should have put physical items, but it's okay. We're just looking for designs, period. So this one, Mama, Cozy Readers, Book Society. Read in peace. Remember, I'm looking for inspiration that I can add to my simple design. So all of these are very colorful, have a lot of graphics to them, but we're going to make a simple design. So we have one here, it just says fall, and then it has all things fall behind that. Let's see. 'Tis a season, spooky, fall for Jesus, pumpkin season. Let's see. And also, a little pro tip, you don't always have to look at t-shirts, other t-shirts to find inspiration. You can always look at different things. You can look at mugs, tumblers, posters, anything else that Etsy sells. You can also go on Pinterest as well once you found a niche that you like. So let's type in fall mug and let's see what pops up. Okay, we have sweater weather. It's a season, pumpkin season. That's a paid ad though. Pumpkin spice, please. Just a girl who loves pumpkin. Okay, let's do this one here. This has a lot of graphics. It has a lot going on right now. It's cute. However, we can turn this into a very simple design. Minimalistic. That is the goal. What I like to do is scroll back up. I'm going to do a screenshot of this image here, and then I'm going to go back to Canva. Once you're back in Canva, go ahead and upload the image for your inspiration. Okay, so we have this, and for a little bonus, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Pinterest. And for a little bonus to give me some more ideas, what I'm gonna do is go over to ChatGPT, and you can use ChatGPT for free. I'm going to type in, I wanted to give me some fall themed sayings I could use for a t-shirt. I'm gonna say, give me some spin-offs. What did the design say? Pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice. T-shirt sayings. Make sure I say t-shirt sayings. And let's see what it gives me. The purpose of this video is to just show you how to make a very fancy, colorful, graphic type of design and make it simple. That's all we're doing. That is the point of all this. Let's see what we have. Just a girl who loves autumn nights, loves falling leaves, cozy sweaters. We can use this one here. Come back over to Canva, and I now have a saying. I can duplicate this and paste the saying that I have. So we're gonna make this right here. Let's pretend that this said just the girl who loves cozy sweaters, because I don't want to copy it completely. I want to change this to a minimalistic design, right? So what I'm gonna do is come down to a blank canvas, right? And honestly, this one is pretty much done itself, right? So all I had to do was just paste the saying on here, scoop the letters together. Normally, when designs are like this here, go up here to the letter spacing, actually the line spacing. Bring the lines a little closer together. I'm gonna put this on a pumpkin colored shirt. I don't think that's the name of the shirt. What is it called? It's a Comfort Colors shirt. I can't think of the color right now, but that's okay. I know the shade of color it is. So I'm gonna come over here to colors and change the background so I know what it'll look like. Give me an idea of what the design will look like on the actual shirt. That looks good. And that's the design right there, honestly. Nice and simple. Another way you can do this is maybe you just want to add one little element to it. Let's duplicate this. I am going to change the font style of this line, the second line here. So cozy sweaters, instead of it being the same font style as the top line, I'm going to change it to some script style font. Let's see how this one looks. I'm not sure. I don't like the T. I like everything else about this except for the T. Let's try this one. That's too thick. The font pairing there is too thick. Okay, let's see here. Boom, there we go. This one's good. And this font is called Madeline. Let's go and size it up. And there you have it, a nice, simple design. This can be laid out several different ways for a minimalistic style design. And I'm gonna show you another way of how to make this simple. Just in case you're not a big fan of the graphics, that's fine, because these designs, believe it or not, sell just as much as the fancy ones that look like this right here with all the graphics and the whole shebang. It doesn't always have to be colorful. A lot of people like just simple, one colored, just text design. So another way is to align to the left. And I'm going to stack the lines. So just a girl, let's do who loves under that, and put cozy sweaters underneath. And here's another simple design. Just align it to the left, stack the lines like right below each other. Try not to have them clash too much. I think the letters can be, take the spacing out of the letters a little bit. Then we can add a little period to the end. And there's another design. Maybe you want to be a little fancy. Let's say you want to add 2 hearts, 2 hand-drawn hearts, but it's still going with the minimalist theme here. So let's type in hand-drawn or doodle. We can do doodle heart and see what elements will pop up and fit the style. I'm thinking this one here. Let's see. Something like handwritten. Okay. We can use this one here. Just 2 little hearts and place them right there. Make them white. And since it's fall cozy aesthetic, we can take the hearts out and maybe place a leaf there. Let's see. Doodle leaf. Something like this right here. Flip this around a little bit. And then after this, I'm going to show you what it looks like on a t-shirt mock-up. But since it says cozy sweaters, it will be more fitting on a sweatshirt. Place that one there and this one here. And let's change the color to white, and there you have it. And just in case you're curious, the font I am using for this design is called Baskerville. So that's the font that I'm using for this. And like I said before, the font here is called Madeline, and I am using Canva Pro. So now I'm going to show you how this looks on a t-shirt. Go ahead and download it. You can leave it at 35. Transparent background. Let me go ahead and select the pages I want to download. So once you have uploaded your minimalist designs back onto Canva with a transparent background, of course, we're going to go ahead and mock it up. I find my mock-ups on Etsy majority of the time, and this is a comfort color. I believe this is the color Yam. So now let's go ahead and take the first design, and this is how it would be placed on the shirt. Normally they're like this, centered, make it very small. This is how the simplistic or minimalist designs normally will look on a t-shirt. Here's another way. Let me grab this one. It's all about the placement. So you don't want to leave something like this and mock it up like this. Okay, so that's where you have to study the trends and see what placements are trending, what people are buying. And this one would typically be either it's not stacked up enough for me, so I wouldn't even do it like that. What I would do is make it a chest piece and bring it on over to the side, and voila. Just a girl who loves cozy sweaters. And I did say I was going to do a sweatshirt, so let me grab a sweatshirt mock up real quick. Okay, here's my sweatshirt mock up. Move it up a little bit so you can see it. Now I'm going to take this same one. I'm just going to duplicate it and bring it down because it wouldn't make any sense. You need to make sure that your designs make sense on whatever garment it's on. This being on a t-shirt, it doesn't make sense. Somebody might buy it, but I'm not sure why, because it's a t-shirt. So make sure it's on a sweatshirt. Just a girl who loves cozy sweaters on a sweatshirt. That makes more sense. And it's minimalist. And let's go scroll back up. I believe we have one more. I'm gonna duplicate that one. Go ahead and take that one off and drop that on down. And we're gonna go ahead and make it small again. Normally, these designs typically don't look like this. They normally are around about this size, just a little bit bigger than the collar, and centered right in the chest area. And there you have it. Minimalist design. You feel like you're not as confident working with all those graphics, all of those colors, that's fine. People love to buy minimalist designs all the time. Keep it simple. So if you find that is more your style, that's what you feel more comfortable with when you're creating designs, definitely go the more simple route when it comes to your designs and you'll be good to go. Your homework for this video would be to find a design on Etsy or maybe Pinterest, something that's colorful, big, complex, and make it simple. If you want spin-offs from it, use ChatGPT. Like I said, it's free. Canva is $15. The Canva Pro is $15. And make a simple version of that. And let me know how it turned out in the comments below. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.